Hi everyone, Louis Bertolucci here, and today I wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to easily integrate OpenAI/ChatGPT into your iPhone using Siri and shortcuts. Some of you all may have already heard of this. Some people have called it Siri Elite or even Siri Pro. But a few things before we jump in. This doesn't require deep technical knowledge, so stick around. It won't be too intimidating, I promise you. And you'll need an iPhone and lastly an OpenAI account. And that's about it. All the links that I talk about today will be provided in the description. And to start, you'll need an OpenAI account. I already have one, so to save time, I created a shortcut on my home screen so we can jump straight in. Once on their API page, you'll need to create a secret key. Simply press Create New Secret Key right there. And to double check it, you can go in and click it, click Copy. And then next, we'll have to create a shortcut. And no worries, this secret key, you want to keep it secret. Obviously, that's why they call it a secret key, but I'll be disposing of this after this particular video. Now, when we go to create a shortcut, the good news is a template for this shortcut already exists. I'll have that link in the description as well. I don't believe you can search for it, however, but if you can, the shortcut is actually called Intelligente Sin API. So we'll go in and click on that link. It's going to open up the shortcut. And then what you'll do is you'll click on Get Shortcut. It'll open up shortcuts in your iPhone. And then click on Add Shortcut. From here, click on the three dots and we'll make just a few different edits before we move forward. Let's start by renaming the shortcut, and this is what you'll reference when you actually activate Siri. So you click up here. I'm gonna rename mine. Let's just call this one Siri Pro. And make sure you name it something that you will remember, because if you don't wanna be fiddling around trying to think about what you called it. And if you wanted to, you can also make some other edits in here. You can choose the icon if you wish. We'll go ahead and turn ours blue, and let's maybe search for a robot. There we go. Done. And now we see Siri Pro up there as our new name. Next, we need to add our API key. So we'll go down to the second field here, select all the text that's currently in there, delete it, paste in your API key, your secret key, and there you go. Now, if you accidentally press this X button thinking that would clear out the text, don't worry. Just go down to the very bottom of your screen here. There's a little undo button right there. Click on that undo button and it'll bring it back. Now, one last edit. We'll scroll down to the ask for. And here we are right here. And delete the text that's in here and input your own text. And this is what you'll hear once the shortcut is actually activated. So let's delete the text here. And then for mine, you can put anything that you want. How can I help? Yes, sir. Or add any personality to it if you wanted to. You can change it something like now what, if you'd like. For mine, I'm going to put, how about, what's up? I'm going to go ahead and hit done there. Lastly, let's activate this shortcut so we're not prompted each and every single time. We're going to hit done at the top. And to activate the shortcut, you'll just press the shortcut. It's going to go ahead and prompt you here. You can put in anything you want. Let's just, for simplicity, just put in hi. This will activate it. And it's going to ask you to go ahead and gain access into the OpenAI API. Talk about a tongue twister. Go ahead and hit allow. It's going to do its thing. And it went on ahead and responded and said, hi there, how can I help you? I'm going to hit done on that one. Now let's get to the fun part. Let's start with how Siri traditionally works and maybe ask it a specific question. So recently I was talking with a friend and we were talking about Athletic Brewing Company. So let's ask Siri about that specifically. Tell me about Athletic Brewing Company.
Here's what I found.
So as you can see here, it really just returns just some links for you to look at. But nothing else beyond that. So now let's go ahead and use the new shortcut that we created. And you can do this from your home screen if you'd like. Let's give it a try. Siri Pro.
What's up?
Tell me about Athletic Brewing Company.
One sec. Athletic Brewing Company is a craft brewery dedicated to producing non-alcoholic craft beer. Their mission is to make moderate beer drinking part of a healthy lifestyle. Is brewed in
All right, so that's just one example where you can see specifically kind of how it gives you a full response given that, and not a bunch of links specifically like Siri does. Let's do a few other ones just to kind of get you up to speed in terms of the different use cases that you can use. Siri Pro.
What's up?
Write a funny love poem for my wife, Hillary, for Valentine's Day.
On it. You bring me cheer and make me sing. What a wonderful person you are. And so Valentine's I thought I'd bring.
So something a little fun there. And then let's do a couple more. Siri Pro.
What's up?
Tell me 5 dad jokes.
One sec. 1. Hugh, what do you call a fake noodle? A. An impasta. 2. Hugh, what did the cheese say when it looked in the mirror? A. Hello me, halloumi.
There you go. Just another example there. All right, and then let's do one. Siri Pro.
What's up?
What are 5 trends that chief marketing officers are paying attention to in 2023?
1. Attribution modeling. 2. Audience segmentation. 3. Personalization. 4. Mobile advertising. 5. Content marketing.
All right, and you can actually check out different answers. It'll produce different answers. In some cases, it'll produce quite robust answers. You can ask it to do a whole blog post. There's a ton of different things you can do with this. It's also a fun activity to do with your kids. I did it the other day, and it was quite educational, fun, and enlightening. If you want to see a video of my 2 girls asking questions to this, post a comment below and let me know. Maybe I'll go ahead and create a video around that and see what questions that they may ask and pose along the way. So hopefully this was a simple yet very practical demonstration of how really simple it is to integrate OpenAI into your day-to-day. So I hope you found this video valuable, and if you did, hit the like and subscribe button. A few notes though before we close out. This shortcut does use an OpenAI API, but that's an older generation AI release and not ChatGPT. However, OpenAI does plan to open an API for ChatGPT in the future, and my goodness, that's a tongue twister. But once logged into their website, you can head on over to their API section, and you should see a promo box that says the API is coming soon, so you can sign up and stay up to date, or I'll go ahead and include the direct link to sign up for that in the description. But when you sign up for OpenAPI, the other thing to make sure that you're aware of is you're granted $18 worth of free tokens that can be used within the first 3 months. Now, for context, and this is an approximation, that equates to about 450,000 characters in total, which is quite generous for your average user. Unless you're really hitting on this really hard, it's going to be a bit tough to kind of go through that very quickly. So just know that that promotion lasts for 3 months, and then you get that $18 worth of tokens. And then after that, you have to pay a fee if you want to continue to use their services or the APIs. And in some cases, I think you can get a plan for about 20 bucks a month. Well, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. And no matter where you're at or what time it is, I hope your day or the next day is better than the last. But also, if there's a project, a goal, your aspiration that you've been carrying on your back but haven't yet started, start today. Do one small thing and that's it. Then rinse and repeat tomorrow. You got this. Until next time, see ya.